so often we don't understand that it really is a relationship driven kind of a calling. I didn't realize that when I first started. And I'll tell this little story. I was at a show, and a lot of times you'll see when artists are at the show, the artists will glom together. You'll see somebody that you know who's an artist, and you'll go over and talk to them. And there's all these collectors that are there, or people that you don't know yet, and you can spend your whole time just talking to an artist or a bunch of artists that you know. And I had one time I had someone come up and insert themselves into a conversation that I was having with another artist. And they didn't know who I was. And when they found out, they said, "Oh, are you in the show?" And I said, "Yeah, absolutely." And they said, "Well, where's your art?" And it was a show that had many different rooms of art. And I said, "Oh, it's over in this room over here." And went on to talking to the person that I was talking with. My wife comes up afterwards and she said, "Honey, you may want to, if someone comes up and asks where your art is, you may want to take them over and show them." So I never made that mistake again. But it's just one of those things that's not innate unless you realize that you're building relationships. And it's nice to talk to the people that you know, but it's much better to go up and talk to someone maybe who's looking at your art or someone else and find out what their tastes are in art and start that conversation, where they're from. Do they have any artwork? Is it prints? Is it originals? What do they look for in a painting? I just find that if you start talking to people about what their likes are, the conversation is so easy. I mean, people love talking about themselves. And so you just go down that road, ask them a question, and you can just nod for 10 minutes, or a lot of times you'll find you have a lot in common. I have made such good friends doing that. And to this day, not just people who buy my art, but people who you just generally like, you genuinely like. So it's a great experience if you look at it as, this person has something to offer me. I don't know them, but I know we have things in common. We just have to figure out what they are.